Sarinth says, "Evening Goblin, finally catch one of your streams again. Last two I think were during when I was sleeping." Makes sense. Because it was pretty fucking late. How are you, Sarinth? Alright, so I did some changes since last night's stream. Where you can see here, I extended this part here so it lowers the advantage or the what's the word? Horizon line a little bit, or higher. Heightens the horizon line, but brings the road up to a perspective that an adventurer might have walking up to it or whatever. The Elven City, yep. You are correct. And so, this is where we're starting off. Feeling real good today. It's gonna hopefully not wear off. Last night I had a little bit of a it's a little bit impatient with chat. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. We had to go through the whole spiel about suggestions and why it actually like overall probably hurts and distracts, because sometimes it does. Not that it does always, but sometimes it does, and really mess with me and my creative process. Oh, dude, don't worry about that. Thanks for stopping by the way. Fucking jazz as hell. I love this. I love this soundtrack so much. Hey, Dragon. Ba 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 bum. After playing a little bit of classic WoW, and I mean like a very, very small amount, you know, like especially compared to what you're expected to play, just recently, I'm like, oh yeah, I get it. I get why people don't like WoW in comparison. Right? I get why this old school type gameplay that forces this, like, and it's what I've been looking for forever. The playtest was like, holy moly. That playtest just like solidified in my mind. This is the exact type of game that I want. Alright. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Fucking sick. Dude, I'm aware of my current state of mind, and I'm like, I don't know if like my awareness of it is like waning the actual like the state. You know what I mean? When you're like conscious of like how you feel, and then like the becoming conscious of how you feel actually like ruins the feeling. Or like dilutes it. You know what is that? Is that like a... There has to be like a psychological term for that. What the heck? Scruffy, what's going on? Yeah, self-aware that you have the feeling and then it backfires because you like recognize that you have the feeling. I don't know what that is, but holy moldy. Did it just hit right now? I have this, I'm getting pumped off this music. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a good stream. And then like me saying that, I like took a step, like I saw me saying that from like third person. I was like, can't last forever. What, do you think this is gonna be like a good time? Of how do you think you're doing? It might be a good time. We just need to focus and not focus on the self-awareness part. Feel like just it was an interview. I think it was Bill Murray, and they're asking him like, what's your like goal, you know, like what do you want to do in your life? And he was like, just live in the moment. And I'm like, dude, that's hard. A good goal. Or it was, maybe it wasn't live in the moment, but it was like be present or something. I wonder if this is just better off kind of hitting here. Like that. No, not quite. Maybe that's better though. Alright, I'm gonna grab some reference. Of some art pieces I really like. And see if I can capture that, a little bit of that. Hello, are you working on the Monsters and Memories game? Josh Blah name here. That's a good name. Yes, I am. Correct. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Gotta make those memories in those with those monsters, man. It's funny. I actually looked up, you know, like I think it was people's worst memories of EverQuest, because I never played EverQuest. I want to like understand it in a way that understands all the good and the bad, right? The context. And now looking at, you know, like all these forums or these posts about like what's the worst experience, what's the worst thing that you had with EverQuest, and all of them, all the comments are like, it was fucking shit, I hated this one thing that happened and it was just like the worst experience. But now they have that memory and they look upon it fondly, like they went through something and it was a memory that was created through like this like really shitty experience of like, you know, getting ninja looted or something. I don't think ninja looting was a thing in EQ, but how are you doing, Evan? For those who don't know, Evan MMO is a game dev himself and he streams quite a lot. I think I saw him streaming Power Worlds yesterday. So if you haven't, give him a follow. Check out his stream. If you don't like him, unfollow. But you'll like him. You'll like him. Oh, he retired from game dev to play Power World full time. That makes sense. That's good. It's from what I saw, it was I think it's a pretty good career move, to be honest. What do you think about actually, what do you this is a controversy a little bit, but what do you guys think about like I think they're gonna get sued? For taking all those character designs? I personally think they changed up enough. It's obviously like a complete rip-off of Pokemon. Everything about them is Pokemon. They're basically at this point a parody of Pokemon, right? But none of their designs are close enough. to actually be considered a complete rip. And I'm looking at this from like an artist standpoint, where I really care about the details of a design, and like it can like change the vibe or feel of something really easily. Oh, also, if the music is too loud, I think it is. I'm gonna turn that down a bit. Yes, it is way sketchier. But it's funny because like they take like elements of like Pokemon, you know, right? Like the Meowth face or whatever, and then they put it on a different body, and it's like that is technically a different thing. It's not plagiarism. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. The Pokemon fans are going to be livid. Highlight a few more of those messages and find out what happens. No, I'll do a sketch this this stream for you. Oh yeah. What the hell? I owe you a drawing. Well, you owe me some time in World of Warcraft Hardcore. I'm not forgetting that. The amount of years that you've skipped out on your yearly World of Warcraft little bit, it's catching up to you. Well, I guess you're never playing World. Problem solved. You knew exactly what to say. Your guys' opinions on pineapple pizza. Just to divide the stream and make everybody hate each other for no particular reason other than like, it's just what do you guys think thoughts on pineapple pizza? What the fuck? Maybe actually I revoke this question. I don't want to hate my chat. Ignorance is bliss. Alright. What do I actually need to work on here? I was making a lot of... Maybe I'll do some of the mountains. Yeah, I should do a little breakdown of like why I think, you know, like bring out some of the Power World examples, but we'll do that in a bit. Because I don't know, I feel like I could say that and then like somebody like, yeah, but I'm also in a position, I think, where we are also doing some designs that are pretty like inspired, and it's like I think we've changed way more than enough to make things feel good and like unique. But there's also been people online that have been like, Monsters and Memories is just a rip off or whatever, which hurts me a little bit. It's like I put time and effort into that, man. What the hell? Yeah, no, I'm not doing a poll because I don't want to hate half my chat. I will unmod you. I will straight unmod you right now. Don't put up a pineapple pizza poll. Actually, put on a pineapple pizza poll, but don't give the option for pineapple pizza. Do you like pineapple on pizza? No. Second answer, no. Like, okay, I get that you like it, but is it actually like that good? You know, like that, or do you just like saying that because I hate it? Because I have a feeling it's more of the latter. Oh, I'm not talking to you, Sarinth. I'm talking to Lord Spacefish. He's been bothering me about this for like months. Oh, no problem. Oh, also, turns out, a burrito is not a sandwich. The facts are in. If anything, a burrito is actually a calzone. So, you know. And we also looked up whether or not which came first, the calzone or the burrito. It was the calzone. By far. Alright, okay, hold on. What the hell am I doing? I need to think, man. I'm just noodling. I need to decide on what needs to be painted and then actually paint it. Okay, here. I feel like I'm going to, what I should do is paint out like one or two like really detailed windows, and then I can just paste them in like lines and stuff. I will do that eventually. But for now, I think I need to haze again. Maybe I should use the polygon tool. What the? There you go. What the? I totally forgot you can do that. Alright. Good. Da, 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 da. And we'll do a little bit of this. No, that's wrong. Maybe I could just copy this actually. Move it over like, oh yeah, that's smooth. Oh yeah, that's smooth. Take it down a little bit, value. Do I want an arc like that? Do the high elves feel like they'd have an arc like that? Or would their arcs be more like kind of like this? That looks way better. Wait, hold on. Instead of that, why don't I just do this? So it maintains consistency. Hell yeah. That's true. It would be a Noah's Ark. Alright. Killer. Killer. Looks fucking good. Let's see, this side of it, I knew this fucking was just a little bit not where it should be. So it needs to be like there. Got it. You may be wondering. I don't know. I use the what's it called? The thing a lot. The lasso tool a lot. Just because it gives me a nice hard edge I can work with. And it means that I don't have to be too careful with my brush strokes. Like I can be like, if I take this, right, and I do something like this, I can be like as messy as I want over here, and it'll still only hit where you want. It's quite nice. And because of that, I bound my lasso key to D, and my deselect is Control D, so I can just select, deselect, select, deselect as much as I want. Blue, what's up? I'm gonna be listening to that soundtrack in a bit that you posted. That's what I meant by I'm gonna listen to DK a little bit first. Alright. So that's nice, but this section here that leads up to it is not nice. I'm actually not sure how I feel about these rounded hills now. Like, I feel like this could easily be like this instead. I just don't want to complicate this area too much. Know what I mean? Feel like maybe I could do something like this, or it's like a second version of that, with like some green or something. But I also feel like that is also confusing it a bit. It's just like maybe a little bit unnecessary of like shape. That's nice, actually. That right there is nice. All right, we're gonna work with that. Now I'm second guessing myself again. Maybe it should just be like... Or maybe... Even more so, what if it was just like this? So that kind of goes like here. And then we hit it with a little bit of a top edge and then a little bit of a lighter. Now we have a little hill. And then this would just go straight into wall, straight wall. Maybe I should actually do it good instead of faking it. Not too bad. Okay. Okay, good. All right, that's good. Let's see. Let's start refining a lot of this. These like these buildings. Let's hit a level of detail that we want to hit, and then it should be good. Moving forward, it'll be a lot better moving forward. Hold on, let's move back a bit. I don't think there's much bothering me anymore, so let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna check some reference here on how some of this might be done. Alright, that's nice. Okay, I think I got it. Alright, so my intuition is to I'm gonna sharpen up a lot of these edges first so they feel pretty close to like how they should when it comes to being a building and like where they're substantiated, and then I want to touch up some like pretty extreme detail, but what I think I'm gonna do is make some quick tiles essentially that I can then place on like I'm thinking of like tiles for the roof here, right? Because if I do that, then I don't have to paint every single roof tile, and that's nice. I'm also trying to keep in mind, and I don't know if other artists or concept artists do this, but I'm trying to keep in mind our original aesthetic, and so I'm drawing like maybe a little bit more straight lines than I might normally do. I think is fine. Oh god. What just happened? let's get this line in. And then let's get this line in. Somewhere like that. So now when we zoom back, see that maybe this is actually too much. F and A, cotton, F and A. Yo, what's up, in? Hey, in, I started playing, SOD. I'm on, Crusader Strike. Horde. Obviously. So, if you want to play, hit me up. So far, it's the exact same as normal, classic, vanilla WoW. Because I have not gotten far enough to, like, actually do something. And, I mean, like, I guess as a rogue you got Shadow Strike pretty quickly, and that's kind of cool, but yeah, it's mostly the same. More the same. I like it. I wonder if I can just do this. Bam. Just like that. Yo, Chinny, what's up? You guys on Crusader Strike? Oh yeah, of course, on Horde, of course. Yeah, hit me up on Discord or something, and I'll send you guys my character or whatever. Maybe we can play a bit. I've been doing something really fun. We should totally try it out. And I was mentioning it later, or was it when I did, because I did stream a little bit of it. Mind you, it was pretty late at night. Just went into the fucking Alliance starting zone as also like a level 1. It's so much fun. Just baiting a bunch of like Alliance to flag you for PvP. Leveling up on kobolds, no quests, just mobs. It's fantastic, actually. The corpse run is a little bit longer. That's fine. I'll have to get the clip and share it with you guys. But me and my friend, we went as both rogues, undead rogues, and I got a guy to flag me, and then we just we just fucking demolished him. Oh man, it was so funny. Yeah, me and my friend were like, dude, what if we just went 2 rogues and then just like one shot anyone that you don't know the half of it. Check it out. Yeah, we changed a few things up. I think this actually could just be that. There's enough contrast. Yeah, that's good. Is there a mountain cave? Probably will be. Not in this picture, but there will be. Look at them. They just have like gold veins running through the mountain that they're on. Like, kidding me? Oh yeah, right here. We got some glacier water coming down here and here. Salacious, do not start with me again. Not going down this route again. Oh yeah, it's all but confirmed. Look, I'm just giving you a warning. Can't fault me for that. All right. What? No way. That guy's great. Okay. Oh, there we go. Sure, we'll hit that. That's good. Part of me wants to put this on a little bit of a 3D. We'll give this a little perspective. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is really, really nice. Good. I wasn't sure that would be as good as it was. And then we'll do the same with this. Where it kind of comes out like that. Sorry, I really should not be humming music. That's like a streamer no-no. It's just this fucking track goes so hard, man. I want their city to be like kind of like an open park where the buildings are mixed with like the trees and stuff like that. Not mixed with, but like they're interspersed like relatively or like a decent amount, I guess. That'd be really cool. Hey, John. It's going pretty good. Dude, actually, I just had a fucking insane good Caesar salad. You guys want to know the secret to perfect Caesar salad? Oh, we're at the end. Wait, why did I pin that? I didn't realize it would delete it. Hold on 1 second. I need to how do I untime out this guy? I thought it was funny at the time, but now I don't know how to. Alright, there we go. Just let that be a warning. No, I just timed someone out. Fuck. They're like, you can't ban all of us. Watch me. Oh man, that is so nice. That color right here, I'm actually very happy with it. It's like this cool yellow that comes in. That's nice. I wonder if we'll be able to actually like get that in the final product. I think well, here's the thing. After you left, Sean actually came in and he was like, well, we weren't really thinking for what, you know, the whole plateau thing that I was doing. And he was the one that actually came in and was like, let's look at what we have set for the lore. They're in the mountains. So I was like, okay, they're in the mountains more. I wasn't really digging it, but at the same time, always, like if someone has a suggestion or something, like it doesn't take too long to really try it out, so we just try it out. And usually once we see it, like we can see a little bit of what that person was thinking or whatever, and it ends up being really good. Yeah, this is the same painting. So here's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going in here and editing some stuff. I did that for a reason. Second, I noticed I wanted to change something, so there goes my example. No, here's the old one. Oh, hold on. That's the old one. Here's the old one. And before then, I didn't even have mountains in the background. And then I added mountains, and then I was thinking about skewing that, but then I didn't skew it nearly as much, and I brought that up. So it was less of the piece, and it looked more grand with that. And it also invited the viewer a little bit more because you were actually like on the road looking up to it, and yeah. And so now I'm gonna paint everything essentially that level of detail or more. I need to quickly be right back. I'm gonna start another music piece though. Welcome back. For some reason, I'm picturing an old crazy hermit living on a sketchy platform hanging off one of those sheer drop walls or in that small water fountain hole. Also, good evening. Good evening. I'm not sure that high elves would be all hermity. Maybe they would. Not sure about that though. Maybe there's something to it. I mean, they're in isolation. They're assholes that don't like anybody else, but I mean, are they assholes to each other? Probably a little bit. More so us than others, actually. I feel like we're like directly trying to do that sort of stuff. There's a thought that popped in my head, like literally, like I don't know, like a minute ago. I just had like a few moments to think, and I was thinking about this soundtrack, and how The Legend of Zelda was actually inspired by. This is like my thought process. It was inspired by legend. It was, of course, it was inspired by by his like adventures as a kid into the wilderness. But it was also inspired by Legend, which is a Ridley Scott film starring Tom Cruise as a little fairy boy. Okay, bear with me. So, the part of me thought, like, but they had to have and create some of these designs somehow, right? Like for Legend of Zelda. And I was like, well, who was designing them? You know, was it this guy was trying to like he was inspired by Legend and how others have, so other media has like kind of taken the fairy tale sort of thing, right? But then there's also this element of like what was so good about that fairy tale, and what it inspired with that. I was just thinking that there's probably like a lot of like childhood memories that they wanted to harness again. And now I'm thinking like maybe like when you think of like all these legends of like, you know, creepy goblins and stuff like that that eventually became myth, these stories that adults told or got told when they were children, like to scare them, to keep them out of the forest and everything from wandering off and all that. Like they existed in a kid's mind. Like you know what I mean? Like a kid thought they were truly real, right? And in their mind they came up with like an image of what that was, and it was like that to them was scary. And then when they grew up and they knew that, you know, goblins didn't exist, but they had to scare their children, you know, they came up with an idea of what that goblin would look like, let's say, and they illustrated it once they had the skill to illustrate it or whatever. And those illustrations are their memory of what they were told about when they were a kid. So really, creature design, monster design is like just your just your childhood imagination, you know, like running rampant. And maybe that's why I don't like over-designed, you know, like extra over-designed crap all the time. It's like, maybe that's why I go, after I sketch something, I go, yeah, that's it. Follow your intuition mostly. So it's, I don't know, I just had that thought. I don't know if it's bullshit or not, but it made me, I'm like, yeah, kind of, I don't want that to be like, at the end of the day, you know, like, I'm not sure that's the, like, I don't want that to be like the thesis, you know what I mean? But it's a pretty nice take. All right, yeah, didn't I mention Caesar salad? Okay, perfect Caesar salad. How do you make it? All you need is your favorite type of lettuce. Could be iceberg, could be romaine. A little bit of bacon bits. A little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano. A bit of olive oil. With Caesar, of course. Then you get all these like wherever. You can make your own Caesar, and I think I'll look into that, but I found the fucking Costco Caesar brand works perfect for it. But the secret, the real secret, is the olive oil, and when you mix, when you take fresh garlic and you crush it in. Just 2 cloves or something like that. Crush it in, or chop it up, mince it up, minced garlic essentially. And you're off to the races. You mix that up, you leave it for like 10-15 minutes, and by then the croutons will chill the fuck out from being so hard, and you will have some of the best Caesar salad you've ever had in your life. And it's super fucking cheap, actually. Like, it's fucking insane how much restaurants charge for that stuff, but then also B, how much like stores can get away with, like, you know, those pre-made stuff. Like, someone should really like tell, you know, like, Someone should really, like, I don't know, teach kids about that. You know all those, like, examples, like Timmy had 2 apples or whatever? Like, dude, instead of doing that, like, do it in terms of, like, saving money on groceries. People will remember that, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's add a little bit of that. Oh, nice. This is sick. If I could paint everything like this area, we're in good shape. Oh no. I sneezed, crisis averted. This has some, like, slight Star Fox vibes. A few years ago, I had a deep fried salad. What? Bunch of smashed up croutons as the breading, with a fork full of salad in every bite. Lettuce, cucumber, bacon, etc. It was the most unnecessary and delicious thing I've ever eaten. That's fucked up. That's... No one needs to do that. That's funny as hell. Alright, I can actually just be super lazy and do this. Oh, fuck. Hold on. 1 second. Let me just really quickly get some serious backlogs done. Josh Blah name here says a lot of things. You're doing Lord's work, good sir. I salute you. Thank you. I haven't been so hyped for a game since 1999 EQ. Also, thank you. Beauty of EQ is forcing you to interact with people. Interaction is the key. Nowadays, dungeon finders and no real class distinctions makes. Yep, totally agree. What game are you talking about? I don't know, because I missed out on so much of this because I'm an idiot and I didn't have the chat up. So I'm trying to address all of it now. Hey Tillette, yes. Download Monster Rancher today. I thought I was going to be able to get to play. Oh no. For pizza to each their own, but it doesn't seem like it goes to me. Thank you. Thank you, Josh. Pineapple and pizza shouldn't go together. Does not go together. Josh, right now I don't really have that much of a full-time gig. I'm more doing lots of commission work on the side. Still with fantasy art though, so it's not all bad. Wanting something like this. Silent. We are the silent majority, I think. Yeah. If you build, they will come. Agree. Interspersed. This looks great. Thank you, Enduro. Richard says, really like those giant statues. Brother, your ability to pick out those shapes and make the art stand out well done. Thank you again, Richard. Lots of good words from you too. Thank you. Because it just doesn't go together, guys. There's a reason that when you look at all the stocked pizzas, you know, and the last picked pizza is pineapple pizza every time. RK, save the best for last. Nicodemus subscribed to tier 1. They've been subscribed for 9 months, currently on a 2-month streak. Thank you, Nicodemus. I'm gonna have to get some evidence on that, bro. I know I made a claim, but since you made a counterclaim, yeah, the burden of proof is now on you. No, I just don't like it. But the thing is, I actually don't even like. I just don't like pineapple, like at all. So, pineapple on something that I really like just pisses me off. I didn't have to say it like that. It's not that bad. Everybody can enjoy what they want, what they like. That's fine. It's okay to be messed up in the taste buds. Yeah, it just keeps on coming up. Yeah, I don't like pineapple. What is with you guys? Why am I being attacked right now? Why is everybody gaslighting everybody into thinking that I like pineapple pizza? The hell did I do to you guys? Here slaving over this art that you guys you guys will consume in like a couple months or a week. Hey Chaz, what's up? Being bullied by my chat. What the fuck's going on? I would actually, you know what? It would be so funny if just like canon that like goblins will have fucking like anything. They'll eat like rats, like beetle juice, you know, and like fucking like maggot covered, you know, like they'll just eat anything. But like as soon as there's like pineapple, they're like, ew. Blah. Alright, this. Alright, it's calming down. That class and cool. I just stepped into a masterpiece. Oh, nice. Not yet. Not yet. We're not there yet. It does look pretty. I'm pretty happy with it so far. It does look pretty good. Could be a lot worse. As in, it's got some potential. I'm not hating it yet. Why isn't there more grass? There's lots of grass. They got a whole field. They managed to get a whole field here of just grass. Oh no, it's happening again. Yeah, they managed to get a whole field of grass on the side of a mountain cliff thing. That's impressive, to be honest. What the heck? Baloo, I might have to give this a few more listens till I'm like into it. It's good, but there's a lot of like it's meant for specific places like type tracks that aren't like, you know, they're not like the catchy, you know, not the I can sing to this. or hum to this or whatever. And then this comes on. Alright, I take it back. I take it back. I was reading over my original EQ game manual, and I was thinking how awesome an M&M could have a physical copy manual with hand-drawn maps, and the concept art too, so it can be appreciated for years to come in physical form. I think we want some sort of art book, and we want some sort of hand-painted, or not handbook or whatever. Eventually, we can sell like some physical stuff for people that appreciate that. For All On Gaming, I'm this close from timing you out. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I hope it doesn't affect people's stats. You know, like people check, oh, this person has been timed out on like on how many, you know, different occasions. I'm just not gonna deal with them and then like immediately time you out or whatever. I hope that doesn't happen, because then I'd feel really bad. It'd be kind of funny, but I'd also feel really bad. But it would be kind of funny. A cloth map would be sick. But we gotta get we're working through our maps as is, so that's like actually the last, it's like the last step. You know? What I'd actually like is if we did it in a way so that like maybe we like pair like a marker or something with it, so as the game updates, like people can draw on their map and like update like the thing with the game. Be like, here's the new entrance to blank, you know, to this dungeon that wasn't there before, and then they can draw on it. I know most people won't, but because they're like, oh no, don't, it's collectors or whatever. But it would be pretty cool for the people that do care about that stuff. let's get this. Alright, I think this one is where the mishap is. Let's merge that down again. So these are the changes. Pretty big changes. So I'm going to copy this and merge this down so that we have a copy of before and after. Oh, that's cool as hell. Okay, wait, what was I doing? This, right. Alright. Gonna hit up. There we go. Save my work. Alright, let's save. Thank you. Feels like that might actually be the answer. Yeah, I think that's the answer. So we'll get rid of all these other shadows. Da-da-da, don't need this. Don't need this. Bullshit. And then we'll just shadow in there. Look at that. Wait a minute. Fuck. They need to be like this. And then I'd have to do something like this. And then I'd have to do something like this. Twitch has enough issues with parasocial relationships and clout chasers without all that. I can see that. A social credit score for Twitch. Haven't been able to buy it outright since CS6 when they changed the CC. And subscription only. Which, by the way, fucking sucks. Are there alternatives? Yes. Is it worth it? Well, I would say cost of admission is worth it for me, but I wouldn't apply that to people that don't use Photoshop all that much. I love their brushes. They have, in general, really good. If other programs found a way to do the mixer brush as well as Photoshop does it, then I might consider changing. They have a lot of really cool stuff that just others don't have as well, like actions for exporting and shit like that. Actions are the coolest thing ever. And that I just know Photoshop like fucking like the back of my hand, so I'm old at this point and I don't want to change. That's fucking weird to say. I'm not old. I am, but not that old. I've just been spending, I think 15 years of Photoshop? No. Longer. I started really, really fucking young with Photoshop, so... I am not a fan of GIMP or Krita. Mind you, I haven't truly given them a shot because they haven't given me the brush stuff that I like. And I like good brush stuff. Part of me wants to make this railing fucking gold plated, you know? It'll be gold gilded, that's for sure. Wonder if we could do some sort of thing with like a Midas like plot line or story or quest line or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think the best alternative would probably be Krita. Best free alternative, at least. No, it's the special stuff that Goblin is like, you know? It's the special stuff. Something's going on here, though. One second, I need to fix this. It's like... maybe I can go like this. That's that. Let's merge this down. Let's copy. What did I merge down into? Copy, paste. Let's bring that right. Oh, I kind of like that. Oh, that's cool as hell. I did not expect that. Okay. Fucking achievement unlocked. Sure, I'll take it. Dude, I literally didn't expect that. I was like... I looked over and I was like, oh shit. That works. So you get rid of the top step and make this step go further down like that, and that goes there, and that goes there. Everybody's happy. Yeah, cool. Cool how that fucking worked out. Do I like it though? No, I just did all this work. Do I even like it? Hold on. Mohawk, what are we doing? We're doing a, it's kind of nice. It's okay. I'll think about it. What we're doing here is we're doing the, High Elven, city for concept art, but instead of just leaving it at concept art, we're gonna push it a little bit further and into illustration territory. Usually we do these things called 3Ps, which is party, place, and peril, and it's a combination of all those things that make up a really strong illustration for like a book cover. Party, because it takes multiple. It takes the idea of the MMO. So we're an MMO, and it means like you have your party, your friends, or your group of adventurers encountering something. And then place means that you need to be far back enough, or have a camera angle that actually emphasizes the place. So like the focus can't just be, or isn't just, you know, like the party. And then peril is like some sort of ominous something. So that could be it could be a monster, you know, that could be like a really deep cavern or a spooky forest or whatever. And it's a combination of all those things. Now, this one specifically is so far back from it's actually focusing on the place part so much. It's like 80% place. And it's going to be about 20% party. We're just going to have a little party here. probably. And the peril isn't so much. But other illustrations we focused on peril, and other illustrations we focused on party, and you know, of course there's a good combination of all three that make a really great one. But just recently there was a illustration from, or not an illustration, a comment from one of the YouTubers that has covered Monsters and Memories, and they really reacted to some of the concept art or the illustration that I did last, which was the Wood Elf illustration, which is this. I'll open two examples here. So here's what the concept art would be for the Wood Elf area. And then let me open up the illustration that I did, and I'll do the two examples of the illustration, one with and one without. And so here's the illustration of the Wood Elven area, right? And this is a 3P because it has place, party, and peril. You have your party down here. You have the place, which is mostly place, but then the peril is like, holy crap, what is in like that forest? So it gives you this sense of like extreme intensity and dread, but also like mystery, and that's what you want. And these are the concept art pieces for that, which is much less like, this is just place, right? And this is just place, but this combines all three, right? Now, and this would be like what we do for it, right? Where we have like a monster or like a book cover sort of deal for it. Now this is just place, but I'm trying to bring it to a level of detail that creates a sense of awe. It's like, you know, like coming across Rivendell for the first time, right? Yeah, I don't think I like this triple stairs thing. I thought it was cool at the time, but I'm going to move it back. We'll do that, and you'll never know that it was broken up into 3 sections. Unless you were here. In which case, keep it a secret. Don't tell anyone. That needs to be even smaller. Oh yeah. Alright, okay, that's good. Now let's get this in. I just wanted to fix up this area and it turned into a whole thing. There's a part of me that still wants to do like guardrails or something, but it's fine. Alright, so this is what I wanted to fix right here, because it's just ugly. Smoother, much better. Much better already. Good. Good. Where are you imagining the throne room is located? I don't know. I have not thought that far ahead. Doing the inside concepts and especially the trim sheets for these guys is gonna be so much fun. Golden laced, fucking everything. Oh, I see. Nice, but are you developing a game or just doing art for fun? Hey, Mohawk. Okay, check this out. I'm doing this for a video game called Monsters and Memories. You can go to the channel and check out fucking hours upon hours of just footage of other people developing the game. You can go to monstersandmemories.com. Let me see, monstersandmemories.com. Let me see if I can check this out. Go there and you can see all the art that I've done for it. All the art, a lot of the art that the rest of the team has done for it. Go over to screenshots, you know, read about the lore, about the races that will be available, about the type of gameplay that it's going to be. It's traditional sort of MMO, so very focused on social friction, and there's no instances that we, as far as we know, there's no instances. You know, things like that where there's, and I'm excited for it. There's been some play tests. There's a lot of YouTube play tests that you can go check out, so you can actually see the game running and people playing it and having a blast and some rage quitting and all that stuff. Definitely a harder game, not in the way that you press buttons, but in the way that you have to prepare and, you know, make sure that you don't forget things, and you have bag space and set your spells and all that stuff. It's not everybody's game, but it's fucking fun. And I'm not just saying that because I work on it. I'm saying that because I streamed like, I don't know, 8 hours plus, and then played another like couple hours of the game during our 24 or 36 hour playtest. Building up the stairs needs to be a tavern. Oh, maybe. Yeah, that could work. Trouble users get sent down below the tavern and thrown into the river. And to fucking die? You realize that's not a... That's a waterfall, Nicodemus? Jesus Christ. God damn, man. These elves don't fuck around. knowing how much the fucking elves are psychopaths. You know, if the Order has decided that it will, you know, that someone was a troublemaker, they're not going on like a revenge story. They're like, you know, Bill was my... Sorry, Bill's not a fucking Elven name. I'm gonna stop saying so many swears. Not Bill. Lethandril. You know, Lethandril was my friend for years. You know? 500 years he's been my friend. But after the crap he pulled yesterday, yeah, he deserved it. Billwin. Billwin. What are things you like to do during playtest? Well, I grouped up for Wormsbane. I scammed a lot of people out of their money. Which is funny because I just make money because I was a GM. And then one of the funnier parts was like interacting with some people that were doing some exploiting on the pathing. Killing them. It was kind of fun. But that's only after I gave them the warning, you know. I gave them a warning to get lost. The size of this city is just perfect. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I think it's yeah, that's unfortunate, man. Sorry to hear. Let's see, is that? So if that, hold on, let me do some measuring. Okay, that's actually pretty on fucking point. Ah, dude, I don't know what is with me today. I'm swearing so much. It's because I'm at ease. You know? Something that I have noticed in my years, and I don't know if this applies, I don't care to say that it will apply or try and push it or anything, but I have noticed that friendships for me have always gone in waves. You know, you hang out with someone for like a really long time and then sometimes you just stop hanging out with them. And then a year later, month later, could be weeks, could be months, you know, you just reconnect. Could be years. Yeah. God. This track goes so hard. I will. I will destroy this town. Who made this music? Oh, this is Final Fantasy VII. This is not ours. No, don't. This is Final Fantasy VII. It is a fantastic soundtrack. Go listen or play Final Fantasy VII Classic Cool. It's not ours. This reminds me actually of a one second. Actually, hold on. 2 seconds. Oh man. Followed up by one of the best battle themes of all time. Holy moly, what the hell? Alright, what I was saying was, there's this painting that I did a long time ago. I just need to open up something that, not so elvish city. Oh yeah, I did too. So let me see if I can. Oh yeah, so I did these 2 illustrations long before Monsters and Memories existed. Or I knew about Monsters and Memories. I think it was before Monsters and Memories existed. Let me see if I can find it though. Yeah, here it is. So I have these. Let's see, views. So we'll start with this one, and then we'll go to that one. Oop, no, we'll go to this one after. But there was this. It was a wood elven city that these goblins just fucking torched. And I thought it was a pretty fun little illustration. This guy's all proud of himself, throwing. And this guy's being an idiot, chopping off. He's like connected to the wrong end of the branch. And there's a bunch of little goblins fighting over things and talking about things, and wood going up. And why are the elves gone? Someone convinced them to go, I guess. And then, oh, I actually did have this. Oh yeah, I had the opening for Goblin Draws. And then it's just a painting, speed painting. And you can see it all happen. Where I made decisions. It's been so long since I've done speed paintings, where I've taken the footage and actually put it into something. I made a lot of bad decisions on this, so it took a lot of time. That I'm still unhappy with that. Let's see, yeah, still unhappy with the way his legs looked. And these goblins are in general. I really like this branch though. This branch is fire. Oh yeah, and then I have, oh hey, don't tell Twitch, but there's a little bit of goblin nudity. And then this was supposed to be that same city a couple years later, or decades later. this guy walking in. I really like this character. A couple goblins, an orc, a imp, that sort of thing. Alright, sorry. I was typing a little bit into the Slack, so a little bit of work mixed with streaming. Never got into Final Fantasy series, big fan of EQ and EQ2, and played them when they came out. Looking forward to this game. Really great job on the artwork. Keep it coming. Okay, I will. Thank you. Thank you, Dusty. And also, thank you, Nicodemus. You don't need to... thank you. Let's see. So, do I want this one to be just like a little bit? Like maybe I could bring this one in a little bit to the wall. So do like this. And it'd be something like that. Okay. That's good. Ha 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 ha. It's different because Nicodemus is on the team. No, I'm just fucking with you guys. Nicodemus, it was super funny. Were you there yesterday? I can give you a little bit of backstory on the hilarity that ensued. Oh, It was just quite funny, because as I was painting this, Salacious had some, you know, constant feedback, and it was fucking me up. And so I told him to chill out, and I explained why to chill out and everything, and he understands me now. But it was like, it was just pretty funny. That's all. This tower here needs to be way less bright. Oh, thank you. Yeah, then he swapped to reverse psychology. Because I was like, well, it wasn't even reverse psychology, because it wasn't true reverse psychology. But it was like the blatant reverse psychology that, you know, was like, well, I don't even want to have a tree there. And I was like, you motherfucker, you do want a tree there. You're just telling me you don't, so I'll put a tree there, just to spite you. You know, it was pretty funny. There was like a real reverse psychology works something like this. Say you don't want to do the dishes, right? And this is an extreme example, but instead of like just, you know, like how do you like reverse someone into that? Instead of going like why do you like, well, I wanted to do the dishes in the first place, you know, like that doesn't make sense. Like someone's like, now they want to rob you of doing it. No, they're gonna. So what you want to do is offer up a worse solution. So it's something like, yeah, I didn't want to do the dishes, so I got this. I got these, like, you know, what's it called? Replace like plastic forks and stuff, so we can just use those and throw it out. And that's obviously like the worst solution ever, right? And so, because you're doing the worst solution ever, the other person will go, fuck, fine, I'll do them, because this person has like a terrible solution. And so that's sort of more reverse psychology. It's a mystery tower, yeah. Hey, we're not that type of fantasy game. Rocket to the moon. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's cool as hell. That's cool as heck. No, the tower's just built into the wall, man. That's hilarious. How long did that last, by the way, for you? And how did that end up for everybody, by the way? Was that just like, did everybody just fucking, like, all the people just lose all their fucking gold? Their money? Did the big fucking firm win in the end? Because they were pulling out all the stops. Like, I heard a bunch of, like, news. Like, my dad heard about, like, you know, these terrible people doing terrible things. It was overall a success in fucking over big stock people. That sucks. And that's a win, but that also sucks. Fuck. Why couldn't it have been a fairy tale story? God damn it. The amount of new people that were getting into stocks as well. Oh man. Just fucking losing all their money. It's funny, I tried to get set up, but there's like a 2-week grace period here in Canada with the, and by the time I got set up, it was like, it's too late. Like, I tried to buy, was it Dogecoin? And then it went up like, I don't know, like 5,000% or something. Fucked up. And then I stopped fucking with that stuff because I never even got anything like into it because I was like, this is dangerous. I don't want to mess with any of this stuff. Oh yeah, where'd Blizzard land recently on that? Probably pretty high, right? Oh man, these rocks are looking fucking bomb, dude. Dude, I'm sorry for all the swear words. I don't know, I'm going through something. Had a poor childhood. I don't know. Up. This little statue here, I like it, but I don't. I think he needs to be much higher. That looks dumb. That's better. I feel like her arm could be further out to give her a little bit more strength. Give him a little bit more strength. Ah, they're elves. Can't tell them apart anyway. What does it matter? How much can you know about yourself if you never played with an elf? Did I just fucking... There's this... Actually, no, I'm not gonna get into it. It's too stupid. It's too stupid. Let's see. Oh, that's why I'm having trouble. I need to, like, actually do the same process that I've been doing for all these other ones. And I've just been, like, noodling. I've been making progress, which is not bad, but... But I could be making more progress. Something like that. I think actually one of the cool things is we should be able to apply a shader to all this so that, you know, we can have essentially like seasons where maybe the mountaintop here is covered in snow, things like that. Which would be fucking cool. And it's all due to a cool ass shader that Monty has built. I'd imagine they wouldn't get too much snow though. I feel like they would. It's more like that, like, you know, maybe they get like a little Christmas snow, you know, little like month-long whatever snow, a little nice snow that looks pretty, and that's like the bulk of it, but like, you know, like Hallmark snow. Definitely not something that would test them. Can't be tested by fucking weather. They're the high elves. They're better than that. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, this actually reminds me. Hey, I don't know if you're around. Zukin, you around? I'll have to do a high elven themed helmet. And I was thinking about how the I was thinking about how the helmets look on goblins again, and I just thought to myself, man, we need the goblin ears popping out. I know the goblin female ears pop out, but we definitely need the goblin male ears popping out as well. It's part of their identity, man, and I just want that change so bad. We got it. We got the ears popping out on female gobs because they're big ears, but I also think that they should pop out for males as well. They just look, it looks like wrong. Go ahead, Salacious. Okay, I give you permission. No promises. About the tower. About the tower. Okay. What? What about the tower? Oh god, that looks so cool. What about Minas Tirith? You mean like something like this? Is that what you're meaning? Let's see. I don't know what you mean. That's what I said. It was like a mix between Minas Tirith and Rivendell. I like Minas Tirith. I see no problem with people coming up with the fact that this looks a little bit like, or even a lot like Minas Tirith. I don't think it looks a lot like. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. There's a little bit of Minas Tirith, a little bit of Rivendell, a little bit of our own thing. A bit of the high elves. What's it called? What's the high elf place in EQ? Well, all fell with. Well, fell with. Come on, I suck, but that was not too. I guess that's like an insight to how my brain works. Yeah, a little bit of that. With the tower caps and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna paint for about another half hour, just to warn you guys. After that, I'm out. Is Lord Spacefist still here, by any chance? No? Oh, too bad. I was gonna do his illustration. Even if he pops up right now, it's too late. Another day, I suppose. Nice, okay. This is good, this is good. Alright, so let's take a look at the before and after. We'll merge that down. So here's before, here's after, just cleaning up stuff. Refining it. Nice. Yeah, this is like session 2 out of like 5. So we're gonna get real detailed up in this bitch. Yeah, next session, my guess, I will do like a next session. I'm probably gonna get to doing the roof tiles and some of the like the window trim and stuff, right? And so we can have actual windows that will populate here, and those windows will have the right like wood/gold trim on them and all that. Well, at the very least, I think something that's good is that I was sort of thinking about it just a little bit, but you know, I think I'd like to work on Monsters and Memories for just fucking till it's the game that we know it should be, you know? Concept art wise and all the other game stuff wise. But I do have some other projects that I wanna tackle, but I'm also thinking, wouldn't it be cool if like this concept art, you know, other people notice me so I could do like bigger commission jobs? You know what I mean? Like how cool it would be to work with Valve or something. Not that Valve does fucking RPGs or anything, or like just for one project, just to see what it's like. I'd imagine it would be hell, but yeah, that's what I actually, now that I think about it, I kind of take it back, because I think I just want to work on this. It's like, it's the dream job, you know? It's fucking sick. Working with extremely talented artists that, you know, that have their own vision and don't just like do, you know, it's like they have their own thing that they're bringing to the table and elevating your work, and so I fucking love it. Please. No! It is time to reveal the truth. You have all been played. I absolutely love pineapple pizza. Highlights, maybe. Ooh, highlights I can dig. Oh, that's fucking beautiful. I like this painting. I like this painting a lot. Any homemade pizza tips? I just got a mixer to make my own dough. Okay, so let me set this as the thing for now, and so you guys can look at it. Hold on, I might be able to push the zoom button. There we go. No. Oh, that's why. Alright, okay. How to make your own pizza dough. I do. For 2.5 cups of warm water to 5 cups flour. You want to get 0 flour and do 2 cups of that, and it doesn't matter. It's not, you don't need to weigh it. Just make sure that when you pick up the flour, you scoop it and then you put it into the cup. You scoop it, then put it into the cup. You can actually go wetter dough, and that will come out with a nice crustier crust. Okay, so that's the dough. Or sorry, that's not the dough. So that's 2.5 cups water, and then 5 cups flour. And make sure that you scoop it right. Right, you don't take your scoop and scoop the flour. You like spoon it in or whatever. Anyway, and then yeah, have 2 of those 5 cups of flour be high protein 0 flour, or pizza flour, or Manitoba flour, however you want to do it. Then I do a tablespoon of sugar, little bit more because you need that for the browning of the top. Tablespoon or a teaspoon of yeast, and then 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then you mix it. And then while you're mixing it, and while it's in your mixer or whatever, put in about a tablespoon and a quarter of salt. And so it has to be mixed already, and you're mixing that in after the fact, because if you do it the other way, it just dissolves and it gets spread too thin, and you don't get as much impact of the salt in your dough. That's in my opinion. That's how you make the dough. And you also need a pizza steel or a oven steel, and put that on the top of your oven, unless you have a pizza oven, and if you do, fuck you. Because I don't. Wetter the dough, the better, to be honest. It's hard to work with, and you'll fuck it up if it's your first time actually like rolling out a pizza, so I suggest not as wet dough to start. But wetter the dough makes better pizza, in my opinion. Pizza crust. Anyway, there's my tips for pizza dough. I hope you got all that and you clipped it. Yeah, you need them for high conductivity. Essentially, instead of a pizza, what's it called? Block or pizza rock, or what are they called? Stone? Pizza stone? You get a pizza steel because it has higher conductivity. So that means that it's going to brown the bottom faster. And because it's going to brown the bottom faster, you don't need to have it in as long, and it's not going to be as dry as pizza or as burnt as pizza. Yeah, so if you have a conventional oven that only goes to 500 or 550, get a pizza steel. And then, when I'm baking mine, I put the pizza in, you obviously like let the pizza steel heat up for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. That's at 500 or 550 depending on what you can get. And then you put your pizza in, shuffle it in, and at about, I found 6 to 7 minutes depending on how wet your dough is, on 500, and then you turn on your broiler. And because you'll have your pizza steel at the top shelf, your broiler will be right there, and it's going to heat up as hot as it can go, and that's going to burn the shit out of the top of the pizza, which is exactly what you want. And you do that for about 3 to 4 minutes, but you have to make sure to open up the oven and spin it so you don't get hot spots burning one side of your pizza. It's delicate art, and it's going to be different per oven, I imagine. Anyway, I'm just about done here. I'm going to save. Let's take a look at this area. It's quite nice. Alright. Thank you guys for joining me on the second paint through of the Elven City. I hope that your dough turns out well. Let me know. Also, hit me up on Discord for to play some WoW. That's you too, if you're still around, and Chinny, and anyone else that wants to play some sod or something. Not that you guys are into it, but anyway, I'll catch you all. I'll catch you all later. case I don't see you, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon.